Today I effed up when I, 25M, learned the language my GF, 22, speaks when she gossips with her friends. This is not my original account. My GF is South African. Her native language is Afrikaans. I've been learning how to speak Afrikaans without my GF knowing. I secretly applied for online courses that I've been using on and off for more than a year now. My plan was to surprise my GF and her family with my American Afrikaans when I finally meet her parents in person for the first time later this year. I never intended to eavesdrop or anything, but learning Afrikaans in secret accidentally exposed me to sensitive information that my GF was sharing on the phone with her Afrikaans-speaking friends from South Africa. It was gossip I was not supposed to understand, but eventually I did. This is what I've heard in the past few months. My GF is planning to surprise me on my birthday by reuniting with her high school metal band and putting on a show for me. My GF wants to tattoo the names of literally all the Harry Potter spells on her back, but she doesn't know how to tell me because she's afraid I'll talk her out of it. My GF casually mentioned that one of the unexpected differences between her glasses and her contact lenses is that when she's on her knees looking up at me with her glasses on, my penis looks much bigger compared to what it looks like through her contact lenses, which is why she's keeping her glasses on during sex. Ouch. My GF is convinced that my parents are swingers because apparently there are always attractive couples hanging out at my mom and dad's house whenever we visit. My GF secretly finished the entire series of Better Call Saul without me, even though we agreed to finish it together, so now she's pretending to have no idea how the show ends. My GF is thinking about cancelling the high school metal band reunion for my birthday because she's no longer sure if it's appropriate to team up with two of her exes that are original members of the band. My GF expects her dad not to like me. I would have preferred not knowing most of those things to be honest, but there is no way for me to unlearn Afrikaans, so now I'm cursed with knowing too much while having to pretend I know nothing. TLDR. I secretly learned my girlfriend's native language as a surprise, but during my learning phase I became capable of understanding what my girlfriend was gossiping about with her friends when she thought I didn't understand. I've come to regret not telling my GF that I was learning her language from the beginning because I know things now that I wish I never knew. That wasn't all that bad. Honestly thought this was going to be much worse than it was. Far away from CBAT and nowhere near the coconut dude lies my mild fuck up. The real question is, how are you going to reveal it to her? My vote is before you have sex. In Afrikaans say don't forget your glasses. Honestly most of this is pretty endearing. You're both clearly into each other. LMAO. We can expect another TIFU if he follows this advice. Or just a TIF, depending how well she reacts. Good thing you're using a burner account to stay anonymous. Otherwise, if she browses the front page of Reddit, she might get suspicious. I'm sure there are lots of South African girls out there who are dating American boys and considering getting all of the spells from Harry Potter tattooed on their backs. Also, just as a side note, there are bloody tons of incantations out there, including such gems as the Slugulus Eructo and Wadiwasi. Sure, she might realize it's her boyfriend, but she still won't know his real account where all the bad stuff happens. None of these things seem to be very damaging to a relationship. Your girlfriend actually seems considerate, wanting to surprise you but not knowing if it will hurt you and worrying about how her family will like you. Could be a hell of a lot worse, and of course, never worry about the penis thing. Not the size but how you use it. Right, img height equals 20 src equals GIF style equals vertical align a middle width equals 20/. Except that she watched all of Better Call Saul without him. That's just downright rude. The punishment for forbidden knowledge is knowing. LOL, keep it a secret, and when she asks you about it you just say, I'm speaking Afrikaans the whole time. Or I'll deflect and just be like, Better Call Saul. Is there anything you would like to tell me, honey, sweetheart, light of my life? Watch Better Call Saul to the end, look at her, and say that was really good in Afrikaans. South African here. The dad will probably not like you at first. It's a cultural thing with Afrikaners to automatically not like their children's partners, and a very South African thing for parents to haze their children's partners too. I am of course generalizing and stereotyping here, but be prepared to be given a hard time by the dad until you've proved yourself. After that, you'll find most Afrikaans people to be very warm and friendly when they get to know you.